Yeah, Beagle Bagel Bites. What's
Oh,
up?
no.
How's it going, Nicholas?
Yeah. Hey, Jake.
How's it going? Welcome
Good.
back, everybody, to the Respawn Recap. My old partner, Nick, is back in the saddle. Ready to ride this horse?
Yes.
All right. Let's roll. And a gigantic story that kind of overwent everyone's head, myself included, around this DrDisRespect controversy, Nicholas, is actually brought forth by one of his former duo partners he's played on stream with several times, that being TSM streamer known as Vis, actually bringing to light several great points, one of which is with this ban. According to Twitch terms of service, we've actually seen this with other streamers as well. If you are a banned Twitch streamer, you cannot partake or interact or stream on other Twitch streamers' streams, which means that I think everyone kind of overlooked it with how big this controversy was. Seemingly so, unless anything is corrected, DrDisRespect cannot come back on a different platform and be in the streams of all of your favorite Twitch streamers, which is kind of just like a mind-blowing thought to have.
Yeah. But we've seen it in the past with with the Fortnite pros, right?
Yep.
So we kind of knew it was supposed to be that way, right? It
Yeah.
was just like with Doc is kind of different because it's Doc, I guess.
A very good point, because this loophole is obviously being cut off for a good reason. It kind of avoids the abuse of this system by other streamers. It is a one-off case because we've seen it with Fortnite pros. Other pros have this restricted, but Doc being a one-off because he's so big, he's permanently banned by Twitch, could be going elsewhere, and so we have not necessarily seen a case like this. And yes, the terms of service, they could come to some sort of agreement, but as of right now, according to the rules we have seen enforced previously, it could be Doc never allowed to stream with your favorite Twitch streamers again, which hard to believe.
Sucks.
And certainly a heated debate this past week. I'll say it yet again. I think blown a bit out of proportion for a guy that I do enjoy. I'm not sure your thoughts.
I love Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan recently signed a gigantic podcast deal with Spotify. That move set to be coming sometime soon. And with it, well, he's had some obviously infamous takes, him being the #1 podcaster in the entire world. Just so happened this past week, he called out video games being a waste of time for most people. In the context with, before and after that clip, and knowing the background of Joe Rogan, clearly misworded a lot in that statement. It did not stop a lot of people from reacting of their own, kind of explaining that video games are not a waste.
Yeah. What is your thought on it? I already know your thoughts on it. I already saw the video, but
I feel like you and me are biased because we have jobs in esports,
Sure.
and it's found us so many weird things in life that I could not have had without it.
Absolutely.
And so I do respect Joe. I think he did misword some things. I like that we can see both sides, and I don't have to hate anybody.
Yeah.
But I think there are a variety of benefits that come from video games besides just monetary benefits, which Ninja kind of focused on. And I've made a lot of friends, social connections. I keep in touch with old friends. I make new friends and learn a lot of other things through video games. So that's my take.
I have the same exact way. It's like you meet some amazing people online. You meet some terrible people
Dude,
too. But what?
You're right. We've talked about toxicity. Yeah, ups and downs.
You meet some bad people, yeah. But at the same time, I do partially agree with what he said. Like,
yes, there is some backing.
Yeah, like I'll give him that. But at the same time, yes, video games have obviously changed a lot of us for the positive, and like you can make some memories, you make money off of it, and just experiences that you won't really get anywhere else. And I mean, if you want to say that it's a waste of time, you can compare it to other hobbies. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you ever gonna be a pro football player by practicing
No,
football?
I'm not gonna be.
Probably not. It
Either way,
depends. Whatever.
We can
All
see
right.
both sides of it, guys. Joe Rogan does not hate video games. The community did react this past week. We'll see what other spicy takes he has in the future. And I'm not sure if you've seen the clip by now. It's actually this past weekend. The Huntsman, that being Chicago Huntsman, part of NRG, and that umbrella with Hector Rodriguez, announcing the buying out of a contract for a player in the Call of Duty League who will not compete in the Call of Duty League. That being former Optic Maniac, has now been bought by the Huntsman and brought under the umbrella of the Huntsman and NRG, which is great to see because he is one of many signings Hex has now made of the former Optic team under the NRG umbrella. And if you did see that clip, one of the more emotional announcements we've seen so far of just pure shock.
I loved it.
It's so touching.
I loved it. Yeah, just watching, just like
literally, you can see in the silence in the
like the raw emotion from him.
And I don't mean to. This could be for anyone out there, but if I get into that mood where I'm holding back, I don't want to talk. It means if I do talk, I'm about to cry.
You kind of hear it too.
Those are the moments where if my mom or dad ask me, "Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?" I'll start welling up, and it was great to see because we've seen countless signings and the lengths that Hector goes to get these guys with Andy Miller, NRG. It cannot be talked about enough, especially for all the old fans out there. They know the nostalgia and the moments and what this does mean. I think it's great to see, and especially, you know, with the Twitch and Mixer crossover we talked about in the past, the crossover that NRG has had from the old Optic family is unprecedented, and I can't wait to see.
Like a brotherhood. Like, that's what I love about it. Close people.
It's literally a
Very
family.
close, a family.
And
I love
so
that.
we'll see who joins that family next. And with 100 Thieves' latest announcement and signing a few weeks back, that being Nico Lowell, definitely that was an odd one. A lot of people did not see coming. I think you didn't see that one coming?
No.
I think there's more coming from 100 Thieves camp that we're not going to see coming. One of which could be ironically leaked by Nico a couple streams back on Nadeshot's stream.
It's really hard to get a hold of Nate, you know. He has, like, you know, meetings with Logic and stuff.
Nico hinting at that Nadeshot maybe had some meetings with Logic, the recently multi-million apparently signed Twitch figure out there, going from the rap industry, retiring there to go full-time on Twitch, which is a great move in itself. And with that same announcement, Nadeshot came on stream and discussing his history with Logic, saying how he apparently had approached 100 Thieves early on, wanting to be a co-owner, never worked out, and now, ironically, years later, it could be leaked that Logic could be joining 100 Thieves.
Honestly, it looks very likely to me. Dude just retired, and he's already been streaming.
Yes.
And obviously, what you just said, you know, he came to Nadeshot earlier. So,
all the
100 Thieves and Logic.
All the little pieces are there, and of course, if that does happen, Nadeshot's been bumping Logic. You know, maybe gets avoid some DMCA takedown requests by playing his music instead. And then you'd have to, of course, say 100 Thieves Drake, 100 Thieves Logic. That crossover with the music industry we only really see with FaZe Clan, and now potentially 100 Thieves if Logic comes soon. And speak of the devil, Nicky boy, man, someone who you definitely have covered a lot in the past, that being xQc, taking some big shots. Not the first time he's taken some big shots in the past few weeks. xQc's been a busy man, a man I don't really want to mess with, taking shots at Jessica Blevins. That fight back and forth certainly, by most eyes, went his way. And now taking shots at the one and only, previously talked about, 100 Thieves and Nadeshot, in a stream clip where he calls them a dead org, a miserable org. He talks about Nadeshot not deserving personality of the year because all he does is sell merch. And then quickly following, he says, I went too far. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me take it back.
I like that.
Before I get blocked on Twitter.
He's kind of one of those characters where it's like, I don't know if he's being serious right now or
I
not.
know.
Right? So it's just like, do I consider this shot calling or like
I don't
firing shots, or, you know, is it just xQc being xQc?
It's almost annoying because that is what the brand is. It's almost like an Ocelot, maybe even a Tfue. Tfue is kind of, you know, definitely edgy as well, but xQc has almost become the character to get away with this kind of stuff. And I don't know if you call it, I called it a roast.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to see we have
would say
these personalities and trends in the scene where if Ninja said this, absolute outcry. xQc says it, and it's like, it's just xQc.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's, is it fine?
Hey, he can say all he wants because we'll keep on covering it. xQc versus Nadeshot 100 Thieves. We'll see what he says next. All right, bet. We hope you guys all enjoy the Respawn recap. Nicholas, send him away. Get him out of here.
Goodbye.
All right,
We'll see you
next time.